Today I'm joined by Workus, Piotr, and the Fluffy Potato. The art kit we'll be using is this art batch by Hyptosis. The rules are, you have 48 non-consecutive hours to make a game, you can use any royalty-free fonts, music, and sound effects, and you must use the art kit for your game's visuals, but you're free to be as creative as you want with how you use it. Let's begin.
Hi, my name is Bor. I made this game called Goburi no Teisacha, or Gobute. So, taking a look at the art kit, I wasn't immediately certain what kind of game I wanted to make, but I have been wanting to try Crocodile, so I figured I'll just load that up. Now, clearly these tiles are made to look good from like a specific angle, and they don't really make much sense in 3D space half the time, so I kind of had to pick and choose which ones I can actually use. So looking at the tile sets, I kind of noticed that there's a lot more monsters than hero-looking types, and that kind of did make me think about like what if I just make the monsters the main characters and the hero guys the enemies. So next up, I just import my little cave scene into Unity and try to walk around a bit. So I kind of got to a point where jumping around this little town felt kind of good. So I wanted like a mechanical reason for the player to actually jump around without having to make too many different like platforming areas and levels and stuff. So this tile set really feels like it's trying to be made into like a JRPG or something, but I wanted to jump around in it, not be doing turn-based combat in it. So I figured, what if someone else is doing the turn-based combat and we are just like running around town and trying to help them? So clearly if they're doing turn-based combat and we are running around, there wouldn't be much urgency to the running around if it wasn't real time in some way. So of course we just lift the active time battle system from so many RPGs. So now it actually gets kind of fun because you can hide more powerful items in like harder to reach places, and you start having to worry as a player about whether or not your guy runs out of health while you're trying to get a potion for him. It seemed kind of unfair if you don't know where any of the items are before you start fighting, so I kind of give you the option to walk around the town for a little bit and talk to the local people and see what's where, and then after exploring a bit you head out of town, and that's when the fight happens. So it becomes this kind of loop of exploring, talking, fighting, and then going to bed. And I could only find like 4 hero sprites in the entire set, basically. So it's just 4 fights, and the last 2 are actually pretty tough, so good luck if you feel like trying it. Well, that's probably it. I'm looking forward to playing the other games, and I wish whoever's watching this a very nice day. Alright.
So this is Goblin Scout.
Pretty cool title screen.
I won't let you level up in my monster village. Our strongest warrior will use my equipment to beat you up. Okay, and let's go ahead and start. Whoa, that's very sensitive.
So that's definitely the tiles from the art pack.
I like that everyone used like the goblin based game. I think we all have goblin in our game titles.
Okay, best friend goblin. Oh wow, that's great.
Morning partner, another good day in Monster Village.
And I really like the aesthetic here. It's just like so cool to having all the clouds and little buildings.
I do like the environment. This is an interesting use of the assets.
It feels like such a cool little JRPG kind of village.
These are the trees that I really didn't like.
Do we have to memorize where all the items are, and then once the fight starts, like, be quick to grab the necessary stuff, I guess?
Defender Goblin. Don't worry, I'll fight any heroes that try to grind in our little town. You go ahead and find them in advance so we can be prepared, little Scoutblin.
Oh, so I guess I have to go... Oh, okay. So yeah, I can basically see what attacks they're choosing to do.
He needs health potions, maybe? Health potions. And maybe I can get a weapon. Any weapons? Nope. Alright, thanks. Oh, here we are. Goblin sword. That's what you need.
Gave him the stuff.
Okay. Guess we won that battle.
Thank you for your help. I couldn't have done it without you. I'm pretty tired and I think I'll lie down home for a bit. You should probably do the same with all the running about you did.
These beds? Yeah. Okay, and next day, I guess. I just realized I dropped my harvesting daggers up in the mountains.
This is a cool little game. I like the strategy.
Another hero found our village. Oh no. Okay, so she can heal. That's probably not good.
Why am I so short?
So first get our defense up.
Now we should get the daggers from up here.
But with that armor, my guy doesn't take any damage. I can just sit here and watch.
I mean, I guess it's fine that we just have to wait for the fight to end and start the next day. Alright. Fights really are teamwork. Yes, they are.
Alright. 8 attack, 8 defense.
Armor immediately.
Oh, it's getting dark. Oh, that's probably because of our HP, right?
Oh my god, I'm already almost dead.
So that's a good way to see the health of our guy without like having just a health bar.
Oh wow, alright. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do there. Found you. Well, you don't look like you're worth much XP, so let's just get this over with anyways. Oh.
Okay, so when you lose, the day resets. What should we do different this time?
And grab both of these.
Speed is 3 for some reason. Oh, because of the armor.
So we grab another health potion and we're gonna get one of these speed mushrooms. And then we heal and speed. Probably grab the hammer too. Ugh. So now we got 2 weapons.
Hopefully, oh my god, run, 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 run.
Oh, there was acid potions. Take that.
We'll do this and the healing ability.
I have absolutely no clue what I'm doing wrong.
And then we'll get the acid. And I think it should win. Yep, there we go. Finally.
Alright, is anyone even reading at this point? I am. I've been hearing noise coming from the ceiling. I wonder if someone's been stashing treasures up there.
Oh, great. 10 defense.
Is there any way to get to there? Oh, there we go. Alright, now we gotta start doing damage there. To 7 defense. There we go, now we can win. This is what paladins always are in games though. A tank that heals. Alright, come on. One more hit, one more hit. There we go. I really like that.
I like this game. It's an interesting concept.
That's really cool, figuring out where the items are and strategizing how to use them.
Pretty fun. Probably a bit unbalanced, but I guess that's okay for a game made in just 48 hours.
And I could totally see that as like a full game. GG.
Hey, I'm the Fluffy Potato. I make games with Pygame and I'll be using it for this challenge. It seems I've had a time management skill issue, so I downscoped my goals for this project a fair bit. I started off by looking at the asset pack. This pack is a combination of assets created by one guy and aren't all meant to go together, so I started by looking for the most complete set of assets within this pack, which happened to be this set of purple dungeon tiles. The bomb animation also looked decent, so I immediately wanted to make a game revolving around a dungeon and bombs. So here's the idea. You're a goblin in a dungeon full of bombs. You could even call yourself a bombing goblin. The goal is to roam around the dungeon and use bombs to blow up golems for their gold. To make this actually use an interesting mechanic, I turned the whole game into a push puzzle. You'll see how in a bit. Step 1 was to make a map. I used my own level editor for this since my framework natively supports the type it exports. Unfortunately, the asset pack had a very unusual tile arrangement that would have been a massive headache to auto-tile, so I just hand-tiled everything since I just needed one map. I split it into a ground layer and some higher layers so that I could make use of the depth, and marked out the different types of floor that the gameplay revolved around. Next, we throw our goblin into the dungeon with some bombs and golems running on A-star pathfinding, add some pushing mechanics with a surprising amount of complexity using recursion, and we've got ourselves a game. You can ignite bombs and run to explode golems that are chasing you, you can push bombs around the dungeon with you for some extra security, and you can even cut off pathways with them. Haha, idiot.
Bomb and Goblin.
Yet another goblin game.
Classic roguelike land here.
I can move with the arrow keys. Destroy golems for gold, alright.
Goblin thingies are golems.
Okay, they move at half speed. Okay.
There's also these bombs that I can push and I can ignite. Okay. I guess yeah.
Alright, one golem down. Alright, got my gold.
Oh, that's close. Alright, good thing the bombs don't hurt me.
I wonder, do they have like a chain reaction kind of thing? Yeah, they have. Oh, that's gonna be a big explosion. I have to. Whoa.
I can't kill them both at the same time, can I? Oh, they do both die. Okay, sick.
Oh, cool. So I can also like light multiple bombs at once.
Yeah, I can just push this guy over here. Yeah, there we go. Nice.
That one's not gonna move, is he? If he did, I would get. Oh, there we go. I get them all. Okay, sick.
Yes, good timing. Yeah, there we go.
What's my objective here? Am I just trying to collect as much as possible before I die?
Definitely a cool little like high score chasing game.
I'm just I'm an endless mode hater. I think I like having goals, but I really like the mechanics and the style of it. I think it's too easy to get caught though.
Just wish there was maybe some kind of tool where you could get out of situations that you can't really control. Like if I'm walking into a hallway and I'm trapped between two enemies, like in this situation right now.
You can just get trapped. Yeah, like this. Like I'm pretty sure I'm dead there.
Not sure if it's procedurally generated. I mean, by the looks of it, could be.
It's cool that it's made in Pygame.
Yeah, the walking animation is pretty cool.
Man, it looks really nice though. I like the way this tile set is designed.
It's nice to see the tile set being used in a way that it's actually probably supposed to be used.
And the little details in the background, like those little things down there.
Like you can really tell that you're in some mines.
Okay, so as far as I can tell, it's an endless game. I like the concept a lot.
And it also has Sokoban gameplay to it, where you have to push a block or something to think about how to move so you don't push the block in a way that it's like blocking your path, or you're pushing it to a position where you can't move the block anymore. Combining almost this traditional roguelike kind of game thing with some Sokoban elements. And I also like that the bombs have so many purposes. They are the puzzle element of the game. They are also an obstacle, which you sometimes have to like overcome. They're also your weapon and your only mean to defeat the enemies. So yeah, it's a pretty cool idea.
I would like some kind of like, I don't know, I'm more of a fan of like linear style games, I guess, where it's like, here's a level. I would like to see this as like, here's a small level and then here's another level. I think that would be a really cool way to explore the concept. And the visuals are very cool.
Yeah, it definitely has this yeah, just one more round kind of feel to it. But yeah, it's a fun little game.
Alright. Oh, I'm dead. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I guess only thing was some kind of goal would be cool.
Crashed? Yeah, abort, sure.
GG. If you're enjoying watching and you'd like to support me, check out my game Voyager 19 on Steam. It's a small horror game where you're in a claustrophobic space probe and have to photograph and record radio waves of planets in different systems while your spacecraft decays. Link in the description.
Looking at the art kit, there was definitely good stuff for making something RPG-ish. Also maybe something in first person, as there's almost no sprites that are not monsters. This is what eventually led me to wanting to make something inspired by a childhood favorite of mine, Shadowgate. For those who've never heard of it, Shadowgate is basically a point-and-click adventure set in a fantasy world with some heavy dungeon crawler vibes. I've also been reading the Vermis duology by Plastibu, which was a great source of visual inspiration. And so I set out to make a dark fantasy point-and-click adventure thingy. So I started working on the visual side of things first. I was trying to go for something unique that's not just pixel art, but has more of a printed quality to it. For that I created multiple sub-viewports. The first one reduces the colors to 12 bits, applies some ordered dithering, and discards any color value that is below a specific brightness level. The second one then just adds halftone post-processing. This all then gets rendered to a texture effect, which then adds some film grain post-processing at the end. For the environment, I modeled everything in Blender and then set up individual cameras that would render a specific scene to an image. These images will then be used as the background for each room. I then made some controls for the movement, a basic inventory system, and a cursor which I made from this glove sprite. I also added some trail effect to make it more visually interesting. To add some more flavor to the UI, I also added these cool skull sprites. For the individual rooms, I made it so that I can set another scene for each direction, which then controls where you can move. I can also place these interact areas to control what the player can interact with, and a vertex displacement shader to highlight some objects. There's also a transition effect when moving from room to room. That's done by storing the last frame and then blending between them. I created a basic dialogue system with an option to let the player select between multiple choices. Audio-wise, I used Ultrabox to make some SFX and simple background music. And yeah, after that it was just setting up all the scenes, writing the dialogue, and finishing up the rest of the game.
Chalice bound.
Follow effect, very cool.
Nice cursor blur.
Alright, new game. Wow, okay. This is really nice looking. Some kind of point and click?
So we've got a door here.
Door seems to be magically sealed. There must be another way. This is really atmospheric. I like this a lot.
You know, I've never actually played this genre of game. It's kind of before my time because I was born into the 2000s.
Turn around. Ah, okay, who's that? A knight is leaning against the stone wall and blood is dripping from his chest. Wow, these visuals are awesome.
Oh, nice sound effects on the talking.
You're trying to get through there, huh?
I guess I am, yeah.
Only Knights of the Chalice past these doors. Well, it leads to the rotten catacombs. I was looking for a red box there.
And I'm always so jealous when people like can actually write. Anything I write just feels silly.
So I'm guessing right is to the well, yeah.
How do I... Oh, right, I click here. You'll need a rope. Oh, alright, I see.
I think I have to go this way to find the rope.
Nothing here? Alright.
Something is down here. Ooh.
Hello, sir. Oh, well, there's a rope.
Hey, there's the hanging zombie guy.
Can I do anything with that? Oh, let's use the sword on it.
So I guess I cut him down.
Hell yeah, got a rope.
Let's go here. I love this art style.
Do all these pre-rendered background kind of things also use the tile sets? That's kind of cool.
Should you really climb down this rotten hole?
I'm gonna go ahead and go. I have a sword, right?
Let's do it.
Oh man.
Oh, that's fun.
Alright, let's turn around.
Oh, is this gonna be like a maze?
Alright, so I can go forward or backwards. Let's see what's... Oh, you're surrounded by pitch black darkness. Nothing I can do in here.
Alright, I guess I'll need to find like a lantern or a torch or something.
Hello, sir.
And there's... The hunk of flesh is slowly crawling in your direction. You might see the agony this creature is in.
Let's try and kill it.
You swing your sword repeatedly, cutting hunk of flesh smaller each time until it pieces until it stops moving.
Yes, lantern, there we go. And sentimental stuff, of course.
The lantern is probably for that dark place, but I need to go over here.
Red substance can be found all over the lantern, hinting at the fact that its previous owner was one of the infected.
Is there gonna be something scary in here? Oh, okay, not too bad.
A skull is engraved in the wall with something written below. How much are you willing to give? Choose widely, blood or flesh.
The other guy was bleeding after coming out from it.
Let's try blood. Cut a large wound, smearing the blood all over the skull. You wait, but nothing happens. Okay, it's not satisfied.
Flesh, I guess. I don't know which flesh, but it sounds kinda cool. Oh, jeez.
An arm or a leg? Can I walk without a leg?
Let's go for an arm.
Well, let's see if an arm is enough. Alright. The wall disappeared as if it was no... What did they try to contain with this powerful spell?
So I only have one arm left. Forward we go. Oh no, it's a maze, is it?
No matter what direction I go in, it always takes me back. Ah.
Alright, so we can clear the rubble now. Yeah. Pickaxe use.
Ah, here we are. Who's that?
This is all like a shader, the dithering effects. It looks good. I'm guessing I just have to, go to the guy and take the entire box there.
Is it actually you, stranger? I never thought you'd make it out alive. Did you find the box?
Yeah, I did it. Give him the box. Here you go.
What he received must have just been a mere glance at the contents before he wildly burst into flames. Sifting through the ashes, you find the ring. Alright.
So I can use that on the door.
Door opens as if it were never locked. To be continued?
Damn, yeah, that's really atmospheric. I love the way the tile set was used to make something that looks completely alien to to the actual set. That's really nice. Wow.
I actually don't really have much of a frame of reference for this genre of games. I didn't have to think too hard, but I feel like part of that's just because the game's not very long. Overall, I think it's very well made.
Wow, I loved the visuals of that though. That was so cool. Such a great style. I'd love to see more of that. A while back, I saw this video by Drakkinifel about how old battleships used to aim their cannons. One key technology they used was the coincidence rangefinder, which was a tube with two lenses on each side, and you see the bottom half from one and the top half of the other. You rotate the lenses until the top and bottom halves of the object you're looking at line up, and then you can use trigonometry to calculate how far away that object is. Of course, in real combat, the distance values would be pre-calculated for every lens angle to save time. Once you know the distance to a target, you would reference a firing table filled with pre-calculated firing angles for your cannon so you can quickly and accurately aim and fire at targets. Fun fact, the ENIAC, the first general purpose digital computer, was primarily used for calculating artillery firing tables. Anyways, I thought this would make for a fun naval game and actually tried making it in the past, but it was too complicated and I couldn't figure out how to make it fun, so I abandoned the idea. Until now, when I saw these goblins and I thought, damn, they'd make for a good artillery crew. So I got the basic artillery mechanics working with a physically accurate coincidence rangefinder, utilizing two in-game cameras to render the top and bottom halves of the view. I did scale the world down and increased gravity to make shots land faster though, because otherwise you'd have to wait like 30 seconds to actually hit something. Once I had the mechanics done, I got started on the graphics. I put a bunch of grass tiles together to get a varied tiling ground, and put together some trees on different layers to get this tiling background, and then I threw it all together on a simple mesh to get the world environment. For the cannon, I took this furnace thing and tiled it on another mesh to make a nice looking texture, and then made a few simple buildings to destroy, along with some random character sprites for enemy soldiers. Then I spent a long time cutting different sprites from the pack to make the rangefinder UI, and finally added some sound effects and animations. The last thing to make was an actual enemy threat, so I duplicated the player's cannon setup, recolored the goblins, and wrote a simple AI that makes them shoot closer and closer until they hit you, unless you take them out first.
Alright, let's play Goblin Artillery Crew. Alright, we're in first person, yeah.
Another goblin themed game. So there's a cannon.
Cool little animation. Pretty cool use of the assets.
Interact.
Oh boy.
Welcome to your rangefinder. This is where you control your cannon.
Oh man, yeah, this seems like another data collecting game. That's cool.
Zoom into target and adjust focus until top and bottom halves line up.
Zoom, yeah. Very nice, nice texture. Very good.
If you think that all of these are sprites that are not meant for what they're used, it's actually really, really good. Really polished. Especially these sliders look pretty great.
Why is this house like floating?
Oh, that's what the focus does.
Right. Okay, I get it.
Scroll to that range on the firing table and read the angle for that range. Oh, so that's just so that it handles the arc.
See where it hits, adjust angle if needed. Okay. Fire. Okay, yeah, I get it. Okay, nice. Nice little goblin laugh there. That's good. Rotate and search for more targets. Destroy all 3 houses. Let's go.
I suspect that I'm gonna have to shoot things in real time in a minute here.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, level complete. Alright.
Next stage.
Okay, so they've got a cannon.
Oh, no, they're firing back.
Yeah, they have their own viewfinder and everything too. Oh shit, they're getting close. Oh no. Oh, fire. Go. Ah yes, there we go. Alright, very good. The cannon looks nice. It's a good cannon. Alright, let's see. Is there anything else I need to destroy?
Where are the other targets?
Yeah, that's... Or do I need to destroy the building behind it too is the thing. I like having to like tweak these detailed numbers. Well, fearing for my life. That's a good time. Zoom.
I can double check that. That's 3550 is 20. I died. Okay. So I guess I gotta be a bit faster.
Oh boy, yeah, there's another town there. Okay. Let's adjust this. This visual effect is so fun. Oh no, I'm dead. Damn it. What? This game gets hard pretty... Oh, there it is. Okay.
Doesn't have to be completely accurate. So let's see how accurate we have to be.
Huh? That looks like a hit to me.
Okay, I guess more accurate than that.
Okay. So, yeah, the main thing is probably to go through the cannons first.
Take out this one as well. 24-17, it's quite stressful.
I'm not sure. Maybe I have to do them in order. That's a little bit weird. So yeah, I suspect I am supposed to hit them in order because I just shot 2 cannons and nothing happened.
So I'm really just like eyeballing the values right now because you have to be really fast.
2460, yeah, 17 points. Oh man, geez, this game is pretty hard. Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Quite stressful to look up some numbers in a table and adjust sliders while some cannons are firing at you. But I mean, it's fun. It's definitely fun. Can probably really just memorize the numbers.
Yeah, you can memorize them for your level, and then you don't have to look it up in a table. I'm just gonna shoot at everything over here and hope something happens. Maybe the hitboxes are weird.
I really enjoy this game, jeez. Okay, what a fun concept.
You would think that would have hit, because the house has some height to it. There we go. I saw the blood.
This house is where it's at.
This should be the last house. Yep. Level complete. Alright. Oh, and this is the end. Cool game, enjoyed that a lot.
Alright, that was pretty good balancing then. Like I got stuck a few times on the final level, it's good.
I was thinking that I was gonna have to deal with them running at me and not just shooting at me. That would have been funny. Because then it's a moving target and you have to think about the fact that they're moving. And that would be cool to have on some later levels. Pretty good mechanics, overall pretty well made.
Very cool. Yeah, very cool game.
Thanks for watching, and thanks to Workus, Piotr, and the Fluffy Potato for joining. Be sure to follow all of them. You can find links to their socials in the description, along with links to all the games we made.